Hello friends, welcome back to the DETHRONED YouTube channel. In this video I will teach you the top 5 best attack strategies that you can use at Town Hall 11 in 2023. I included air attacks, ground attacks, super troop attacks, and non-super troop attacks in this video. I will also provide brief tutorials to all 5 of the attacks, so watch till the end and pick a strategy that suits your playstyle. Now let's begin the countdown. At number 5, we have the P.E.K.K.A. Bobat attack strategy. This ground army is still among the most powerful attacks at TH11. P.E.K.K.A. Bobat is my go-to choice when I don't have enough time to plan an attack in Clan Wars. Now let me show you how to execute this strategy. Take a look at this base. The first thing you need to do is memorize all the wizard tower location and multi-infernos too if there's any. This is done to use our freeze spells effectively to protect our bats. Then we need to clear the corners of the attacking side for the funnel using P.E.K.K.A.s or Electro Dragons. We will deploy our kill squad once enough funnel is created. The kill squad includes the bowlers, our heroes, the healers, rest of the P.E.K.K.A.s, and the log launcher. Drop the first rage spell right when the army enters the base. Use the second one on the troops that come from the siege machine. Once enough of the base is cleared, we will drop the bat spells here and they will wipe out the rest. This is how you do P.E.K.K.A. Bobat. Alright, now let's start the attack. We will start by dropping a P.E.K.K.A. each at 3 o'clock and 12 o'clock followed by some wizards. This is done to clear the trash buildings on the sides to make sure that our kill squad doesn't get drawn to the sides. Instead of going inside the base, we can use Electro Dragons, Baby Dragons, etc. for the funneling purpose. It depends on the base design. Our kill squad is out now followed by the log launcher. We will drop the rage spell when they enter the first layer of wall. The bowlers should be placed carefully or else they might wander outside the base. Same with the archer queen. Never mind, we placed the queen a bit off and I think she will not go to the core. But that's not a big deal as we have enough troops in the core. Always remember to use the warden ability and the poison spells when fighting the enemy CC troops. Now let our kill squad to do their work. We will deploy the bats at the right time. Alright, the bats are out now. Drop them in a way that they move together in a big wave. Here the bats have an L-shaped path to follow. A bat wave can one-shot the defenses and wreck the base. All you have to do is drop the freeze spells on splash defenses to protect them. A single shot from a wizard tower can take them out. Keep in mind that bats don't get hit by traps unless the trap is triggered by another troop. As you can see from this attack, P.E.K.K.A. Bobat can steamroll bases. Up next, I will show you an air attack strategy, so keep watching. At number 4, we have the Zap Dragon attack strategy. This is one of the oldest attacks in the game but still insanely powerful and easy to execute. You can use 7 balloon in CC if you don't have access to dragon riders. This army is placed lower in the list just because it's not that effective against spread out base layouts, but it can take down compact bases consistently. Now let's get to the tutorial. The first step is to zap out some air defenses from the base. Here we will zap out these 2, along with the defenses nearby. We will deploy our dragons through this path. Dragons work the best in a narrow path. To create that path, we can use our heroes at 9 o'clock to clear these buildings. We can use an Electro and Stone Slammer to destroy this side. Air sweepers are a big threat for our dragons, so we will freeze them. This is our plan and it's really simple. Now let's do the attack. Alright, let's start by zapping out the air defenses. Make sure to inflict damage onto the nearby defenses too. Now we will create the funnel. We will start with a wizard and then the Electro Dragon. Funneling is really important in dragon attacks. The attack will fail if we don't create a good enough funnel. The dragons are out now, followed by the warden, balloons, and the stone slammer. I used the warden ability early to protect our troops from the super minions. If you're wondering why I deployed our heroes late, the answer is simple. If we deploy our heroes too early, they will get taken down by the defenses. But if we deploy them side by side to the dragons, they will stay up longer and get more value, because the dragons will be distracting most of the defenses. Our Electro Dragon is not where we wanted it to be, but no problem, as a dragon has taken up its job in clearing up the right flank. So what's your opinion on my way of presenting a top 5 list? Let me know in the comments. Leave a like and consider subscribing if this video is helping you become better in your game. Up next, I will show you the easiest attack strategy at TH11. At number 3, we have the Zap Witch attack strategy. This is the easiest ground attack strategy at Town Hall 11, and it can steamroll almost any base design in the game. This army will work with low-level heroes, and it's a spam attack, so it's a good choice if you're new to TH11. Here's the tutorial. Take a look at this base. Zapping out the Inferno towers is the first thing you need to do. We can take down nearby splash defenses too, since it takes 4 zap and an earthquake. Once that's done, drop 3 golems like this on the attacking side. They're followed by the witches. We will drop the heroes and siege machine once a clear path to the core forms up. In Zap Witch, log launcher is the standard, but we are using a siege barrack here, because that's the better option on this base. We will use poison on the CC and freeze wherever necessary. This is the plan. It's that simple. Now let's do the attack. Alright, let's zap out the Infernos now. Take down nearby bomb towers and wizard towers along with it if possible, as we don't want to use 10 spells to take down just 2 buildings. Now we will drop 2 golems at both the corners, followed by 3 or 4 witches. We will delay the center golem and the kill squad a little bit to take advantage of the funnel created by the other 2 groups. I like using some super wall breakers with this combo, as it gives easy access to certain compartments. This base has openings into the core. That's why I'm not using a log launcher here. You should use log launcher on majority of the bases, along with super wall breakers to open up side compartments for our squads on the flank. This army might seem a bit slow and weak if you're new to mass witch attacks, but trust me, this army will wipe out the whole base with hordes of skeletons at the end. So give this army a try if you haven't already. Up next, I will show you an insanely powerful super wizard base stair attack, so don't click away now. At number 2, we got the Blizzard Dragons. This army, along with the Blizzard Lava Loon, were placed at number 1 in almost every top 5 list we did in the previous year. These 2 strategies are still the best and the most powerful combos that can destroy every single base you throw at them. I placed it at number 2 this time, because I have another strategy which is almost equally powerful and slightly more reliable. You can get super wizards with raid medals if your clanmates don't have them. Now let's get to the tutorial. Take a look at this base. The first thing we need to do is destroy a high-value area with the Blizzard. Here we can take down the Queen, King, Inferno, Air Defense, and all these buildings by landing the blimp here. Then we will deploy the dragons on this side. Heroes will create the funnel on this corner, and Baby Dragon will do the job at the other corner. We can zap out this air sweeper as it is directly in the dragon path. Now let's do the attack and see the plan in action. Let's drop 2 balloons to provide some protection for the battle blimp from traps. The The blimp is manually opened at the target location and invisibility spells are used, followed by a rage. Keep in mind that the super wizards do not attack units and defenses that are under the invisibility spell, so drop those spells in such a way that it covers the wizards, but not the targets. Once that's done, we can use the zap spells to take down the air sweepers. This might look like a low-value move, but it will help our attack tremendously. Oops, our baby dragon got taken down by an air mine. We will improvise by using a dragon there for the funnel. Our heroes are out now. Let them do their work. I usually carry a lava hound in blizzard dragon attacks. It's either used in front of the dragons for tanking, or to escort the blimp if the target location is deep inside the base. I know this dragon path is weird and the dragons will eventually split up, but this path actually makes sense as there's not much left in the base. I usually recommend an L-shaped or straight path for the dragons in my blizzard guides, but we should adapt to different situations. Talking about guides. If you want to see more Blizzard Dragon action, watch my previous TH11 top 5 lists. Or you can check out the TH12 Blizzard Dragon guide. The basics are same at TH12 too. Alright, up next I will give you an honorable mention before jumping to the best TH11 attack in 2023. So watch till the end. As honorable mention, we have the Queen Charge Hogs with Flame Flinger. It's a simple attack if you're already good at Queen Charge. To do this attack, all you have to do is do Queen Charge on one side and place the Flame Flinger on the other corner. This will create a narrow path between them through which we can use the Hog Riders and Grand Warden. We can funnel the Queen into the base using baby dragons or wizards according to the situation. The aim of the Queen is to take down the enemy Queen, clan castle troops, maybe an inferno, and basically a quarter of the base. We should use scout balloons to check for seeking air mines to protect our healers. We can break open into the core of the base using super wall breakers. All you have to do is drop them one by one back to back. Doing this will make the second wall breaker go to the inner layers of wall instead of going for the side compartments. We just have 2 rage spells in this attack, so be sure to use them wisely. We will deploy the Hog Riders once our Queen and Flame Flinger has carved out a narrow path through the middle. The Hog Riders are followed by the Warden, and heal spells are used near splash defenses and infernos. This strategy is very much similar to the hybrid. There are like a dozen really good attack strategies at TH11, and we can't include them all in a small video. That's why I skipped some attacks, like Queen Charge Lava Loon, Drag Bat, Bowler Witch Bats, Zap Lava Loon, Blizzard Lava Loon, etc. But don't worry, the number 1 on this list is a really good one that I haven't failed to 3-star a base with that army. At number 1, we have the Zap Super Archer attack strategy. This strategy is really easy to execute, and there's not many ways you can mess up this attack. The army just consists of 2 charges, the Queen Charge and a Super Archer charge. Now let's see the tutorial. The first step is to zap out the Eagle Artillery using 7 zaps and an Earthquake. Of course, we should take down nearby defenses with clever spell placements. Once that's done, we will start the attack from the zapped out side. We will send the Queen Charge to one side and the Super Archer charge to the other. Funnel both sides using the King and Siege machines. We will drop a rage on both the charges. That's pretty much it, and no base will survive this attack. Alright, let's start by zapping out the Eagle Artillery. I've deployed the Queen early as part of the time management. It takes 7 zap and an Earthquake for the artillery, 5 zap and an EQ for the X-bow, 4 zap and an EQ for the Wizard towers, 2 zap and an EQ for Archer towers, bomb towers and air defenses. Use this knowledge to plan out the zap placements. We should make sure that the Super Archers and the Queen goes to the opposite directions. We will use 3 healers for the Archers and 4 healers for the Queen. It's better to send the Super Archer charge to the heavily defended side and the Queen charge to the least defended side. I didn't follow that rule in this particular base though. The Warden should be used behind the Archers. The Super Archer charge is basically a Queen charge, but on steroids. Here we are using the King to funnel the Queen into the base, and the Siege Barrack to funnel the Archers. Actually, we can interchange these funneling units based on the situation. One drawback of this strategy is that 2 super troops must be boosted, the Super Archers and the Super Wall Breakers. So I recommend this to the players that are very active in looting, and the players with almost maxed heroes that doesn't need much Dark Elixir. For others, I recommend using the P.E.K.K.A. Bobat or Zapwitch. So that's it for today's video. Your feedback in the form of comments is appreciated. Leave a like if this video helped you learn something new. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content.